everyone. Okay, so like I said earlier to some of you and in the post also, so there will be tutorials and all that, right, in this group. So you don't have to wait until like 2 p.m. on Saturday to to do anything, right? So you can just turn on and choose a video here, and you can follow the sequence. And now I'm gonna show you how to go into a deeper backbend. The other day I posted a video on the full class. It's just a basic class, but there are some poses also that needs refining. So today we stopped the deepest backbend we went to that day was maybe come up to when you catch your wheel, come up to here, right? And then I have to push the feet up. Okay, so but before you do that, you need to open up your shoulders, right? So we begin with taking the wheel this way, right? You see this this wheel, you hold the wheel from the front side of it, the back front, right, front rim, and then you go over your head like this. So use your right hand, go over and do it like that, there, and then at the back, you know, your thumb here, the base of your thumb, right, the base of it, you press down the wheel, right? And from there you pull the wheel back, but this, your right hand, is just a hook, right? Your right hand is just a hook. The left hand is pulling the wheel down, and then you just stay there. And to release, now this is already vulnerable, quite open, right? To release, allow gravity to take the weight of your body, right? So release, lean to the left, and then lean forward, and then allow the weight to come out of over your head. Okay. Let's do the other side. So left hand in front. From there, go over your head. My wheel's a bit heavier, so if you have the Dharma wheel, it's be lucky. So that's lighter. And then left hand, the hand behind you, and then press. Insert your thumb inside, and press the base of your thumb onto the wheel, like that. Okay. As for internal and medial rotation of the shoulders, and to release, lean to the right, and bring it forward. So we look at shoulder flexion like this, right? So how we can open that? Now you can use the wheel. You could use the wheel by doing like that, right? Or even like this, to your hand on top, and then roll through the end, hit through. Or you can simply use the block, right, before you start anything, right? Put the block there, shoulder width distance apart, elbows, and then hang your head in between your arms. Come up, lift the head up, hands down, and push away from the blocks, right? So what about the side? Open up this way, right? We have done this in every class that you have done with me, right? So you can sit like this, elbow, left elbow, roll left elbow here, right arm over the head, like that, and then the other side also the same. elbow, there. So because the shoulder is attached to the other parts of the body there, so the other parts of the body also needs to be lengthened, open, and keep it mobile, right? Okay. So now we have warm up the shoulders already. So we're going to try that. So never go for the pose immediately, right? So we go step by step. We've done this already, right? In the video, right? So I like to open my arms like that because I don't get quite into the clavicle like this, into the collarbone. I don't do that. I want to rotate the shoulders, allow the shoulders to open up, get into the socket, and then extend your arms to keep the shoulder really spacious. And then back, reach back, palms press. This is your anchor, right? Press the palms, and then catch the wheel. And then you're gonna roll back a few times, right? I've done this before in the studio, so I will not cover it here. So to go into that diamond pigeon pose, so look at the position of my hand like this. So when I ask you to push your wheel, so this is the base of your thumbs, right? So you're gonna push like this, right, to go deeper into the back bend. I'm in this pose, right? So again, like I said before, do not go for the pose immediately. Let's open up a few places first, right? So let's open up the upper back first. So we take the wheel to the space near the space in between the shoulder blades. Head back. Just take your arms over your head or at the side, like that, and allow your arms to be heavy. Reach back and then allow it to be heavy, either palms together or not, depending how tight you are in the shoulders. Reach back, draw the belly in, lengthen more through the front of your body. Reach back, reach back. To release, hands on the head, lift the head up with the hands, and then take the hands on the floor, push away from the floor. Right, safer on the neck. So you open that. So we open, let's see if we can open the mid back. So put the wheel on the area of your mid back. Open up your arms this way, reach back, lift the chest, draw the belly in, lift the chest up, reach back, reach back, reach back, head back. Now, when you're in position already, you need to learn how to let go of the tightness in the belly, right? Because you have your wheel support at the back. So from here, hands to your head, pull the head up with your hands, right? And put the hands on the floor, push away from the floor, and come up here. Last time, you're going to open the lower region of our spine. So close to the lower back, right? There. Chest up, roll back, hold the wheel like I said before, thumbs. Hold it like this. Slowly, it's almost like, think of pasting your vertebra on the wheel, vertebra by vertebra, right? Paste 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. So then slowly guide the head back, hands reach back and reach down. Hands to your head, pull the head up, lock the chin to your chest, and then push away from the floor. Okay. So now we add on to another region where we can go really deep into from the top of the sacrum, right? So we come up a little bit, buttocks off the heels, and then feet separated apart for the wheel to come through. there, and push the wheel like this, like I said before. That, and then head back slowly. Slowly, hands here by your side, or reach back and down. And from here, try to press into your feet, send the thighs forward. Good. Now, from there, if you think you can go deeper, you can do this, right? Hands, you can press the wheel. Keep your head back, huh? Press the wheel down towards the sacrum more. More down to the sacrum. There. When you're in position, allow your belly to soften. Surrender to the floor. There. To come up, head up, and then slide the knees out. Sit down and keep pulling your head up to the front. When you come up, just with a little of core engagement when you come up, right? Naturally. Okay, so now you're gonna add the two, right? The shoulder and the spine. Right? So begin by sitting up here, and then we find a position where you can reach comfortably with your hands, right? Not go deeper yet. So I'm going to put this wheel close to the space between the shoulder blades. There. It's a neutral position here. Don't take your head back yet. Arms open, wide. Then reach back. Palms press together, and then reach for the wheel. So when you reach for the wheel like this, so this time now you try to cross your hand this way to catch the side of the wheel, right? So like that. I'll show you from here. Okay, you reach back, and then you cross your hand and grab your wheel like this. The elbows together, just rest the head back to the elbows. And so you can walk your fingers away from your head. So your head is resting into your arms. There. And to come up, use your hands, pull the head up. There. And before you go further, we are doing quite a lot of this deep back bending position. So pull the head up, push away from the floor, and take a moment in your child's pose. Keeping the knees close together. Just a moment for the spine to stop, to relax. Alright, not too long. Then we go for the full pose. Right? So from here, feet apart. Just be wider than your wheel. Then back. Push. Push higher to the sacrum. Push. Just up on the sacrum first. From there. And then slowly head back here. If you think you can go deeper, push down some more towards your tailbone. And reach back here. Now if you want to catch the wheel, you don't have to, but if you want to catch the wheel, you can lift the head up first. Yeah, engage just a moment here, engage, and then you take the wheel. Once you got the wheel, head back. When the elbows in, elbows in towards the head, and then so you can walk your hands lower, like there. So if you think you can go a bit deeper, you keep pushing the wheel forward, right? Today I can go any deeper than that. So once you catch the wheel, then you walk the fingers lower and lower and lower, right, towards the floor, there. And then if you cannot find the floor, release your hands, push the wheel further down. Then maybe you can go further. Now, this is important. The moment you catch the wheel, you need to start to think to soften the front of the body, right? Because you're already being supported by the wheel. Why are you not letting go, right? So this doesn't make sense if you have some support here, you're not relaxed. So relax a little bit, relax the front of the body. Once you get the wheel, catch the wheel already, right? Exhale, breathe out, and then soften the front of the body, and then allow your hands to walk back. While your hands are walking back, no engagement here. Allow, give yourself permission. Let go a little bit in the tension in the front of the body, right? And then when you can reach the floor, maybe you can go closer to your feet, right? You can use your little finger to tickle your toes or whatever, right? So to indicate that, hey, I'm there, right? So that's an indication that you're going into a deep back bend. So when you come out of the pose, so imagine you're here, right? So when you come out of the pose, release your hands, pull the head up, slide the knees forward, and then keep pulling the head up, engage the core, slowly release. Come on, right? Let's go into a child's pose. Someone asked me to show her how to get into the what you call the wheel pose. In Ashtanga, you call upward bow pose, Urdhva Dhanurasana, right? So when you take your hands down to the mat, don't put your head onto the floor, right? If your head's on the floor already, it's like doing a normal back bend, right? Normal wheel pose. So here we make use of the wheel to find leverage so that the shoulders are not so tight to go out like that when our head is on the floor, right? So you lengthen the legs out like this, and then take the wheel at the back where you can relax. This is a neutral position, like I show you in the video, right? And then push away from the floor, and then head back, and then don't wait until the head comes on to the floor. Come to here only, right? And then take the hands back, there. So roll, hands here, and then there, walk the feet in, right? There, walk the hands in, keep your hands wider, and then fingers turn out, elbows turn in, right? Don't put your head on the floor like that, right? So keep it away from the floor. Then walk the feet in. Then from there, when you lift up, elbows in, lift the head up, and then you press from here, right? And to come down, chin to the chest, and then find the wheel. Hopefully it's still there. Hopefully the wheel is still under your body. Then once you've done that, then you walk forward, hands to your head, pull the head up, and sit down onto the floor. Right. You can also do this. Hands to your forehead, back, but make sure you have super balance on the wheel. There, go back, and then take the hands down. Right there. Walk it in, and from there, fingers turn out, elbows turn in, chin up, chin in to your chest, and then you press up. Come down, relax the neck, relax the hands, walk the feet forward, take the head with the hands, pull the head up. Right, good. Okay, counter pose of forward bend. So you're gonna take your feet both into the wheel. Press the calf into the wheel. Wriggle the sit bones back. Rest your head here. Alright. So next one I'm going to show you is, because now that you're going into a really deep back bend, right? So you have to neutralize the spine by moving in all directions. Either you lie down, or one of them is forward bend. What about the side stretch? Right. So you can take your legs like this. Is the easiest part, the easiest version. Right. Rest your ribcage there, then push away. Come onto your elbows like this. Right. So you see your feet here. They come to your elbow, and then take the knee back or not, right? Or open your legs up like that, and see if you can go a bit higher towards the hip. There. Should be here. Right. So come to the front side of the wheel. Right? This is the back side, the front side of the wheel, because we're going to open your chest like this. So legs and arms support anywhere, anyhow you can. Well, not anyhow. Open your feet apart, or if it's too much, you bend one knee, right? And from there, open your heart, raise your left arm over the head. Now, if you can go further, reach both arms out. Maybe right hand catches the left hand, and then lengthen out. Pull the left side of the body. And release. Right knee forward, and slowly pull the heel up like so. Right. So let's do that on the other side. Maybe you can see me if I do like this. Right. So sit, rest, front part of the wheel, back part of the wheel. Push away, come to your forearm, and quickly take your left knee back. Straighten the right leg, or straighten both legs, like so. Open your heart, right arm over the head, or catch. And then left knee forward, slowly sit up. Alright. Yeah. Alright. This one I'm going to show you is a balancing pose, right? So we learn how to find a sense of balance on the wheel by taking a simpler version first. Right? Okay. I'm going to take 2 blocks. I'm just going to show you here. So you can do this against the wall if you want to, right? So there's a wall close by. If you do like this. So just especially for those who have not done this before, right? So then I suggest you go to the wall and then fix this wheel and the 2 blocks here next to the wall. So we're gonna come onto the wheel. Okay. So and find this and see whether you can find your balance here. Like that, right? So make sure some of the weight are going forward, right? So you're not leaning back. If your feet cannot come onto the wheel, maybe tiptoe first, sit on the wheel, right? Hold the wheel like this, drop in, and then see if you can lift the feet off the floor. Just find a sense of balance here. You see there? So see the ability of the wheel to take the weight, right? How it moves. So if you're sitting there, when you're lifting the feet, where the wheel is going to go? Right? Now that you have the block, what about if you don't have the block? Can you still balance? Lift up. There. Right. So whether you can do this. So this is also, if you try and do this without the blocks, right? So it teaches the body how to move, you know, and it's quite autonomous, right? When you don't have to really, you know, think of moving this direction, you fall to the direction. It's quite autonomous. So try to work with that kind of sense, right? Okay, so we're going to go into Bakasana crow pose. Requires the strength of the arms, right? So you can work the arms by taking a plank pose here. Pull the shoulders back, roll the body in like a cat's pose. There. Maybe stay here for 30 seconds or start. That's quite long for someone, for somebody. Alright. And from there, bring your knees onto the mat. Hands in front of the blocks. And then lift the plank pose. So round your back. Okay. So now we're going to go for a squat, like so. Feet onto the blocks. Maybe take the waist slightly forward to make space for the hips to come down. Then round your back. Feel the rounding of the back against the flattening of the back. Right? So see how it feels if you flatten your back. See how it feels when you round your back. Right? So in crow pose, naturally we're going to go rounding of the back. Right? Or the engagement of the core, need to pull the belly in. Engagement of the shoulders, pull the shoulders in. The hands in crow pose, hands out, then out like this, right? Now most of the time I see failure in crow pose is because of this overweening ambition to lift the feet off the ground, even if that is the first time they are doing it, right? So not about lifting the feet off the floor, it's about finding this mass weight of our body to the midline, right? To the center of gravity. So naturally, the heaviest part is around the core, the buttocks, right? So you're going to bring this hips area towards the center to find balance, right? And we don't have to lift the feet off the floor. We just want to feel how it's like. So we can bring your blocks together. Not together, it's the wheel, that's the last setup. Now, the distance between your hands and the blocks, I don't know, right? You have to work it out on your own. Here or there, you know, it doesn't matter. Some of you have longer arms than me, or some of you have short arms than me, that will be different, right? So I will just do this, and then to a point where I can bend the elbows and knees so that they meet, right? So the knees are meeting the top part of your arm, the upper arm, the tricep, right? So if you do this, if you go too close, you can also, but remember you're going to lean forward, right? So it's just you go a bit further forward. Okay? Bend the elbows, touch, then come up. Now bend the elbows, touch the knee, come up. Now put some weight onto your arms. Hands open, look forward, put your hands, elbows in a bit, don't flat the elbows out. Elbows in, bend the elbows, put the knees there, and then lean forward. There. And then come up. Alright. Again, bend the knees, lean forward,
Then the elbows, get the knees to touch your tricep, closer to the armpit maybe, right? Or just above the elbows will do. But above the elbow, just very small surface area. So, last one. Then the elbows touch, lean forward and round your back. There. Now, from here, tiptoe on your feet. Look forward. Climb onto the wheel one by one. There. If you feel like you're falling forward, that means you are too close to the wheel. Go forward a little bit. Right. From here, climb and stay here. Round your back. Round your back. Pull the belly in. Pull the shoulders back and away from the neck. And come down. Right? So the final work is that. Now importantly, the knee. I see some of you the other day when I was in the crow pose. You're doing this, right? You bend the knee, then you try to come out. Nobody can come out like that, huh? Right? So there must be some weight there. Right? There must be some connection with the knee and the arm, right? Because the arm are going to bear the weight of your body, and the legs are back there. So the legs have to be supported on something. So at the back of your arm. So open the fingers, touch, like that. From here, you touch the knee to the back of the arm, press the knee against the back of the arm, round your back, tiptoe, and then climb. Look forward, lift the hips up higher if you can, and see if you can lean forward a bit with the feet on the floor, of the wheel. Right. Maybe it's a tap, up and down. Right. Feet off the wheel, on the wheel, off the wheel, on the wheel. Alright. So keep doing that. Therefore, to counter that pose, we're going to turn the wheel this way. We're going to a cobra position. Maybe take the block in front. Maybe not. And then just rest the chin and release your back. I'm holding the block like this. Just soften your belly, let go, let go, let go. Push away from the floor. If you want to go further than that, you can try to go into the scorpion pose. Right? It looks difficult, but actually it's not so difficult. Right? So it's quite easy if you learn how to move forward with the hands, and if you don't try to bring your elbows down to the floor, right? Elbows not on the floor. Your hands are all the time in chaturanga position. So scorpion pose, right? Wheel onto your belly, right? Hands like this, chaturanga position. So put your hands on the floor, right? And then you're gonna bring the chin to the front, right? Chin to the floor, right? Forward, chin to the floor. Walk, 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 walk until you can lift the feet up, right? There. If you want to go further, push away, bring the wheel higher towards the base of your sternum, of your chest bone, towards that direction, there, and then come down, push away, come into the child's pose with your wheel underneath you. So for the beginners, you can try to go into that crow position, but do not lift the feet off the wheel, people. Don't be, I don't know how to say this, don't be that kind of, don't have that kind of go-getter kind of attitude, right? So just try step by step. Maybe your feet don't need to come onto the wheel, right? The wheel just there to help you to give leverage. If you can, then you lean forward with the body and just climb your feet one by one onto the wheel. The moment your feet are on the wheel, then that's fine. The only thing that you need to do is to remember not to drop the hips down. The hips are up there for a reason, right? You are going to bring the hips to the center line. So why are you dropping the hips down, right? Don't drop the hips down, keep the hips up, but keep leaning forward, put more and more weight onto the arms. You have to feel the arms, you have to feel the shoulders. And maybe if it's too painful, then maybe you shouldn't do that pose at all. Try something else. Go into the back bend, or work into your forearms, strengthening of the shoulder, work out, you know, those things. All right. So next, the next one is for the seasoned practitioners who wants to try a deeper, a stronger arm balance. So to do that, all arm balances are hip openers. So you need to really open the hip first before you go into this kind of arm balance. Because when you come up to raise the legs up, you know, to bring the legs into position when they are in the air, the hips have to be loose, right? So you can begin by taking your half butterfly position. That. And there's so many hip openers tutorials or exercise that you can do on this wheel. So many. So just a simpler one is just to do this, right? So bring your left foot in, right foot onto the wheel, pull the wheel in, and then readjust the position of your foot. Or you can even start here. And if you are a little bit more open, then you can pull the wheel in. Start to put your foot there. I see whether you can default shoulders, watch it. Your shoulders are here, that means you can go further, right? So extend the arms, hold the wheel like so, or you can go over your foot like that, bring your forehead onto the foot, or your chin if you can go deeper, right? To feel more opening, it's not to pulling closer, right? It's to bring it further forward. There. So you stay here maybe for a minute, and then you change the other side. Or if you have another hip opening posture, then yeah, go for it. I have another one that goes lying down to the back, that will be more gentle to your spine. Right there. Feet onto the wheel, then you pull the wheel in, right? Hands through the legs, right? The feet are holding up the wheel. This side, right? Your hands through, pull it in by the knee, and then see you can tuck your shoulders under the knee. Tuck it, and bring the head up into the wheel. You can tuck further. Find your balance there. And the hands around your back. Like that. Yeah? Like Supta Kurmasana. Okay? And there's a good way to go into Supta Kurmasana itself. Release. Flatten your back. Push the knees away from you. Hands through the wheel again. Right up to the elbows. Press the lower back down to the floor. Knees push away from you. Lift the head up. So you can press more into the lower back. Right. And release, come up. Okay. And then before you do that, because I'm balanced, just work a little bit with your core integrity, right? Simple is to, maybe not so simple, is to sit on the wheel. Take the blocks with you or not, you can just use your fingers onto the floor, right? You're gonna need the feet off the floor. So start high first, the blocks. Get your body forward. And then from there, lift the feet off the floor. Pull the belly in and release. Right. Or you can go further, straighten the legs out. Pull your buttocks back, bring your body forward, lift. Maybe there is too much for you, or here. Okay, do that a few times. After that, remove the blocks and go for a gentle back bend. Right, I will just drop onto the floor. Go careful. There. Woo. Sit down, and then just bring the wheel close your lower back. Lean back. Hands here. And come on. Okay, let's try that. Ashtavakrasana. Right, 8 limb posture. So it's important that when you push the wheel into the block, it doesn't move. Right, push it there, it doesn't move. And this block, stand by on the hand. Now, take your foot on top of the wheel and slightly further forward, right? So either you put your hand onto the block this way, right? Don't want to go high like that, it's unstable, right? But you need to go down, right? So this is the reason why we need our hip to open. We're going to go into the hip there, right? Now, take the foot next to the back line of the wheel. There. Hands under. Once you tuck the shoulder under your knee, really tuck it. I use an anchor there. Anchor, tuck. Right. Press the knee into the shoulder and then hands slide under your foot. Now you're going to lift the foot up. So you're going to push the wheel into the block, right? And then go low. Take your hands in line with the block, this block. Press that right hand into the block so it won't move. And then slide the leg out. There. Right. So there's a reason why this hand cannot be right on top. Because there is some weight that's going to the back. Your hand should be slightly off center. Slightly forward, so you can push the wheel into the block. This is one of the points where many of you don't get, right? So hands there, and then you're gonna tuck the shoulder under, right? So this has to go high. So tuck it under, and see this hand here, push the wheel into the block, lean forward, right? Keep the knee and the shoulder connected, and then you go low, bend that left knee to go low, hands next to the other block, look forward, suck in the belly, slide. Right? Your foot. Now if you can go further than this, cross, squeeze into the thighs. Squeeze your thighs in, and then release. Alright. Work through that pose by keeping your hips loose. Right? Keep your hips loose so that you can let go of any resistance that you have in that right hip to go deeper into the hip, right? Especially when you want to tuck the shoulder under. So I'm just gonna go do the other side so that I won't feel lopsided. This is a strong pose. It's important that you do both sides. Left foot top, and then sink easy here, sink down and tap the shoulder under the knee. Right, replace your foot with your hand. Keep pushing the wheel into the block and bend your right knee. Lift this foot up, don't put the foot there, leave it, can go down, foot off. And then bend the right knee, go low, find the floor, in line with that block, right? Push the wheel into the block, look forward, send. Your right leg through, or cross, squeeze into the thighs, and release, right? Best way to counter that pose, so lie into your belly. Cross the hands to crocodile position. And rest here for 1 to 2 minutes. You can also pause the video if you need to. I'm just gonna go through a simple inversion, right? Supported shoulder stand. So you're gonna straighten the legs out. Now it's very important that you catch this. You catch the position of your neck. This is very important. The position of the neck in relation to the position of the shoulders. So the back of the neck and the shoulders have to be on the floor. So logically, you cannot lift the chin up. Correct? So sometimes I see people, their head is on the floor and they try to lift the legs up. No. So step by step. Lift up. You roll back until the head touches the floor. 1 point. Second point, if your head touches the floor already, you're going to slide the head all the way back towards the back of the mat so that your chin comes to your chest and then the back of the neck is on the mat. Right? So lift up, go further forward. Okay, lift the hips up. And then take your head back. Head touches the floor, right? Make sure the mat is also quite can slide. Right? There's a carpet here because if you're on the mat, chances are you can get stuck, right? Because you people have a lot of hair. Like me, my head can slide anywhere, any surface, right? So go back, yeah, touch the floor. Once the moon touch the floor, walk the feet in. Now this is the crucial part, right? You're gonna slide all the, maybe tiptoe, right? Slide all your chin to your chest, slide slowly, and then catch the wheel, right?
catch the wheel and readjust position again, slide more until shoulders come onto the floor, tiptoe. This is your first position. In fact, you're already in an inversion here, right? So hold your wheel like this. Just hold like a hook, the fingers over the wheel. Okay? And then once you hook it, pull the wheel into the body, raise legs up, maybe one by one. Right? Legs up, and then all the way up to the ceiling. There. To go deeper, some of you can just stay here. Don't need to go any deeper than this. Okay, right? Don't rush. If you want to go deeper, bend the knees, use your forehead, bring the feet over your head, and then pull the wheel closer to the top of your back. There. Now hold the wheel this way, elbows onto the floor, raise the legs up, like so. Yeah. Press the shoulders down to the floor. You feel like you're squeezing the shoulder blades towards each other as you press the shoulders down. Right? From here you can play around with a lot of postures. With split, this butterfly position, core work, all those sort of things, or lotus pose, right? So for beginners, you just stay here, and to come out of the position. Now when you're up here, make sure the neck is relaxed. From here, you're gonna bend the knees, okay, and drop the foot down one by one. Find the floor with the foot one by one. Right leg tiptoe, left leg tiptoe, and then the moment the feet are on the floor, then you release your hands. Now keep the palms open, don't twist your hands this way, that way. So open the palm, don't twist your hands. Keep your hands back, palms pressing, fingers pointing back. Right, when you come to the fingertips, push away, hold the floor, relax your neck, relax your head back. And then from here, catch the head, and then pull the head up. Halfway up, pull the head up, right? So this hand is very important, this hand position. When I say don't twist, that means don't twist, right? So when you do this, and then when you start to do this, like you're going to back bend, that means you are twisting, right? So palms open, hands back like that, and push like this, right? Not like that, not like this. Right, one more time. Head touch the floor, stop, and then slide, chin to your chest, slide to the back, catch the wheel, then raise the legs up. Right. Come down, bend the knees, one by one, feet down, palms open to face the ceiling, and then palms facing the floor. Push away, pull the head up, and you finish. Right. Okay. From here, last one is I'm going to show you is to take a gentle twist when you come after you come from there. Simple one is to open your legs up wide, maybe just this way, or you can go wider, right? If you are very, very tight in your spine. You're taking the one leg into, I start with the left leg so you can see me, and then you're gonna turn the wheel slightly so that you feel like you're sitting a little bit onto the wheel. Use your left elbow, same side, left leg, left elbow, and pull the front of the wheel back. Lengthen the spine. Hold it, there is your anchor there. Right hand here, no need to raise your hand up, or this is all gimmick, right? So just pull the elbows back, palm facing back, and reach back. Hands through the wheel, hold the wheel like so, or any part, maybe just there, if you're too tight, or maybe open legs up wider to find the wheel, right? There. And from there, once you get the wheel ready, then this hand can release. This hand and go across the other leg. You find these two anchors, hands on the wheel, hands on the knee, then twist. For those who can go deeper, right, your legs be closer together, or catch the top. Really, if you have super open shoulders, you can catch the top of the wheel like so. Right. Otherwise, through and bring feet together, right leg over your left leg. Squeeze the legs together. Men, be careful, take care of your jewels. Left hand outside the right knee, and then sit tall, take a twist.
stay there longer than your other postures. And I'm just going to change to the other side. Cross. And release. Right. You can use this wheel to sit in meditation through the wall. It's a nice way to end the session. So you're going to take this wheel over again and lower it down to the space in between the shoulder blades, and then you're going to sit the buttocks back a little bit, so feel that nice natural arch onto the wheel. So sit tall. It's a wonderful position to allow your heart to practice openness and teach the shoulders to stay back. Right, the shoulders are form the back part of our body, so let's keep them back, so not like this. Right, release. Don't reach back like this. So just simply reach back from around the hips, around the waist, and take the wheel in front of you. Elbows on the wheel, join your palms together to the forehead. And thank you very much, everyone. I hope that helps you in a way to have a deeper practice, and also help to open up the tight areas of the body for your other practices. Right? So if you have any questions or any doubts about what we did just now, please don't hesitate to send me a note, WhatsApp or whatever, or just share with the others by putting it on this group comments. All right, take care, everyone. Have a good practice. Bye bye. Oh, if you have time, you can join me tomorrow for a wheel class at Orchard Sweatbox, right? But you have to book it in Mind Body app. Bye bye.